Hi, I'm Christy Simpson, and welcome to this week's Ask Christy. Today's question is from Steve in Ohio, and he emailed me about a month back talking about how his program has kind of been off and on because they've had a real hard time getting parents to commit to actually bringing the kids to rehearsal. And he writes that the parents never directly said anything, but what I'd hear when I asked the other kids and the parents about getting involved was, we need the family time, and there are other things going on. I'm aware this is true, but what can we do to make kids choir so much fun and important that they actually show up? And Steve, I think this is a question that a lot of us deal with, especially in today's day and age where there are so many activities that the children are involved in. We often really overschedule our children. And I'm the last person who wants to actually just add something else to their plate because I think it is important that they have family time. So how can we make it so that the children will choose our program instead of all the other stuff? So rather than adding ours as the seventh thing on top of the other six, how can we get it so maybe if they can only pick two things, they'll pick the children's choir program? So that's, I think, a challenge that we can look towards. I'm not exactly sure, and I'm sure other people can weigh in on Christy Simpson's Epic Kids Choir Forum, but a few tips I thought about were we need to make sure, number one, that we make our program seem important, which means I found that if I cancel a lot of times, if people aren't positive that my rehearsals will be when I say they'll be, then they're going to be liable to choose something else because they don't want to take a chance on my program if maybe she'll cancel it anyways. Maybe she'll cancel that dress rehearsal. Maybe she'll add another dress rehearsal. So something that's helped me is to make my program so stable, and same with my husband and our adult choir. If we make it so no matter what, this thing is happening, people are more likely to say no to the other things that come up because they know they can rely on our program and that we have pride in it. So that's one thing. Make sure that you have enough pride in your program that it's the top notch for you, and then maybe the parents will start to see it that way. Something else that you can do is, obviously we have to make it fun, and I always remind myself this, so if I'm working the kids too hard, I think, oh my gosh, we've got to have fun. Play a game, do something fun. That's obvious, but sometimes harder to do. And the last thing I think is that if we just need to raise our expectations so that kids feel like there's a reason to go. And like I've said before, then hopefully the kids will bug their parents. So if we make it so that something really fun is happening each week, or something new and exciting that if they don't come, they'll miss it, then they're more likely to tell their parents, please, I need to go. And also you can always say, if you miss this next rehearsal, we're going to be learning this whole song and you won't be able to be in that song, which is okay, but we'll catch you the next time. Sometimes that little extra motivation can get them to come. So anybody else have answers, please write them on my page. Otherwise, good luck to you, Steve.